Good evening. Happy Sunday evening. We're back. I've not managed to get much of the Stormtroopers done today. We had quite a big surge on orders today, so I've been sorting orders and getting bits in place for next week. We've got a big commission to do after this one. Could be a couple of really good stream nights with bits and pieces that we've got to do on it. So I'm going to try and get the bikers reasonably finished, bases and stuff like that tonight. And let's be a bit skew whiff again. There we go. So the bikes. I got a couple of bits of tufts on Saturday night. Hi, babes. Glue. So I'm just gonna glue a couple of the tufts into place now, and before I start doing any painting on the other stuff. So this is just PVA. It's an old army painter bottle. Really nice sized bottle, so I've always kept it. So this is what we're using. Gamer's Grass. These are 6mm burnt. Take them ones out. There we go. Second set. Put them in the recycling. So, as you saw the other night, we got some of the bases, some of the bits and pieces done on them. So, what I'm going to do is get some more tufts. Finish this one first. The self-adhesive tufts, so they just pull off. They do have a sticky bit there, so you can just, I like to add a little bit of glue as well, not much, just enough to, that looks like quite a bit, and you just push it into place. So there's two different styles available. There is wild and a standard size tuft, so using bits of each, it's quite good. And I think one last one, just to bulk that up a bit. So what I have noticed is when I've done the nulling oil, I've missed a couple of bits. So, not nulling oil, Agrax. So I just a couple of bits of Agrax to cover up. Where I've missed. So, other than a little bit of varnish, that one's done. That one might need the same as well. I'll have a look in a minute. So the second bike base. Right, we'll have a couple of tufts. Oh, see, that's why I like a bit of glue, because sometimes the adhesive, if you're being a little bit too rough, doesn't hold. And wild bit again. There we go. Turn around that bit. bit there. I think a bigger bit, just not too big. And a small tuft for the last one. I do try not to cover any of the lines up. So a bit of nulling again. Oh, sorry, Agrax again. There we go. For some reason it didn't take on some of the edge bits. I don't know if it's run down or it's had a air bubble or an air pocket. It's just not filled it. There you go. Those two are complete. And I can put my tufts away for now. Yeah. So, what I might try to do is pick one of the trooper squads and get them finished as... get the red highlights put on a couple of them. So, picking up, I actually went down the route of trying another way. I got a bit impatient, so I was trying to, hi Reese, was trying to go with the chrome and then build it up to a black just by doing washes. I've actually found a way that speeds that up quite considerably. If you use the wash through an airbrush, then the coating goes on really well, and it goes on really quick as well. So I managed to get the last bits done a lot quicker. So I'll try a bit of it. Hi Joe. And so about there. I'll move these guys out the way for now. And see, you can just to say make out that the black's got like a chrome underlying colour. So let's have a look. Where's the... I didn't get any thinners out yet. Oh, there it is. So what I'm going for is a thin down red. I know you can actually see part of it where I tested it before finishing it off. And I'm just going for model colour flat red. And a little bit thinner. But obviously thinning it down pretty well. A bit too much. There we go. Oh. A little bit of red on the boot. And there's the thinners. Just line up the leg on each side. Now we're going to go for the same on the arms. Yes, I've already tutored a bit on this one, so I'd already seen it finished to this sort of level. just using the edge of the brush to run down the raised area. Same on the shoulder pad. On the back of the arm. There we go. And the backs of the legs as well. Just a quick line. A little bit quite well thinned down onto the shoulder pad. Get the red back up on there. Back to the legs, back to the shoulders, down the arm. Down the forearm as well, I missed that bit. So people been painting this weekend? What have you got done? And a bit in there. Cool. Red needs a bit more. Highlight to the front. And just a reminder that anyone in the Beanie Games Warhammer group, there is a competition just ended. People are being asked to vote on a painting competition that we ran. Straight on the helmet for the first squad. Right to them. Right to the brow. Cool. So the pads on the hands as well. And in there as well. There we go. And there's still more detail to do. I need to do the eyes and bits and pieces like that. But can you actually see the red down that? Again, the metallics coming through the metallics coming through the red a little bit, which looks cool. So that's part one of him, or part one of the squad. Has his red accents. A little bit too much. out with oil. It's a good thing as well, if you do get any on the black, you can touch it up with the nulling oil. It covers it quite well. I'll be doing a run of nulling oil over it anyway, because it is quite bright red, so I'd like to darken it off a bit. I do need my other brush for tidying up. Hey Chris. Oh, hi Greg. Yeah, I've got 2 Tauntauns here. Oh, ready to be painted at some point when I get chance. I've been painting dewbacks, the dewbacks that I painted last week, the red one. Basically, they sold out. I put them up on eBay. They all sold, and then within half an hour, I had requests for another 3 of them. So I've had to try and get hold of 3 dewbacks today, and get them started. And Beanie's local delivery is absolutely phenomenal, because working through these, I managed to use all my nulling oil, so I had to do an emergency order and get some nulling oil. And what else did I get? A couple of bits for Arkham LCG that I'm going to try. And Steve was brilliant and he brought them over today. And before anyone says, full social distancing was followed. We've done a lot of orders today. That's the reason I haven't had a chance to get much done. Basically, we've been following a lot of the guidelines and the do's and don'ts for what we should be doing for sending product out. And we got a fellow shop down south gave us an idea that basically what we're doing is any product that goes out, we've extended our delivery schedule by a day, but any product that goes out, we're packaging it in nitrile gloves, we're cleaning our hands before, after, during, all of it, like we're being asked to. But on top of that, we are leaving the packages in our drop and go bag for 12 hours at a minimum before actually taking them to the post office, just to reduce any risks of, in case we have it, we just don't want the chance passing it on. As well as taking our own temperatures every morning and all the usual checks that we've been asked to do, so hence the slight lack of work for the stream getting done today. I got lots of work for the shop done, not much to pre-prep for this, and I also had the Beanie Games painting competition to sort out. There we go. I wondered why the paint wasn't coming off the brush. Perfect. I had considered going straight down his nose as well. I'll see how the rest of it looks when it's done. That one hasn't. That's darkened up a little bit too much. That's better. Again with the red lines. This is quite... Doing troops over and over again can be quite mind-numbing. But when you finally got them all and they all look the same and they all look lined up on the battlefield, they do look quite good. Cool. Let's have a quick look. Where did I put all the stream stuff? Didn't I not open it? Oops. Oh, hey, Larock. I didn't see you comment. For some reason, it's not showing everything properly, which is a bit weird. There we go. That's better. Pen's going way up the bezel there. Cleaned off. There we go. That's better. There we go. The metallic on the back of the legs coming through quite well. That's quite sharp. For some reason the Facebook messages aren't coming through, so I'm having to quickly jump backwards and forwards. There we go. Let's have a look. So, oop. DLT. And that little bit there. It's gone blurry. How does that look? That's a bit better. Just remember not to press to take a photo on the camera. That's a bit better. And down the line. Don't know whether to do a complete shoulder pad on the troopers or just leave the lines on the troopers. I think just the lines. Hi Tidge. How are you doing being cooped up? Thank you, Andrew, for the follow. The red's a really nice red. It's just flat red. Rojo Matte by Model Colour. It's 7957. 7957. And it is a little... It does cover really well, so that's why I'm thinning it down with the airbrush thinners as well. I'll still go over it with a bit of nulling. It is bright. That headband is bright red, so I will nullen it back a bit because none of these are going to have brand new shiny armour after they've been on the battlefield. So, Stormtrooper. And as we said at the start of this, these are rank and file Stormtroopers to tabletop standard. They're not the raster. I'll take about a week to paint 6 figures jobs because I just can't afford to do work that good. We do stuff to get onto the battlefield, people to use. Sometimes a little bit better than tabletop, but we like to say it's tabletop just to keep it even. And definitely not going to call it pro painted. There we go. Bit of a shout out to our sponsors as well this week. We've had, obviously, our friends at Cogatoo. They're usually supportive of anything we do. Michaela and John are brilliant. I should have some new shiny bits turning up in the next week or so. Then there's my local Beanie Games, who have brought stuff to the doorstep today. Their local delivery is keeping a lot of gamers fixes going, sort of thing. They're offering a few bits and pieces at the moment. They're doing bringing Legion round for people to paint. Obviously you've got to buy it, but they're also doing Magic pre-releases, where you can buy a pre-release pack and it gets brought to your door. If you've got someone there to play with, that is. They then give you the pre-release pack or packs so you can play against someone. And I'm sure they said a couple of prizes with it as well. So they're also doing it for Pokemon, obviously for the kids and stuff like that, which looked really good. And if anyone's, I think there's quite a few single player games that Steve's been putting up that look good. I know we bought Arkham Horror LCG. Going to give that a go while we're locked down a bit. You never know, I might even do a stream. We've had an idea from Josh tonight, who I was talking to earlier, and I'm going to use that on a stream later on. Maybe it's a bit of a quiz night. X-Wing, Star Wars, or a bit of both. That's the lines done. I'd have liked to have seen this in clear red. But I don't have that much clear red left. Yeah, it's been really good at beanies at the moment. They're doing anything that can help people stuck at home that can't get their gaming fix. I went out a couple of days ago to drop some bits off, and I've never, how do you put it, it was an experience. So anyone that's out there doing bits and pieces, deliveries and stuff, I'm not, it freaked the hell out of me. Just seeing the way people crossing roads in front of others just so they didn't pass within 2 meters. mid-Saturday morning, that when we go to Beanies or anything like that, it's like the traffic's quite backed up, and we're normally sat in a queue for at least 10 minutes in Norton, but we just drove straight through. I don't think I saw more than 1 or 2 cars on the road at all. It just very sobering, to say the least. And hats off to Steve, who's actually going out and still helping us lot in the community. That's, yeah. There we go. I forgot the hands on them ones. Forgot the hands. It's so easy to do when you're going through rank and file stuff, to miss bits off and not pick up on them. There we go. I'm sure I've missed some bits. Oh, there they are. On the top. Cool. And under there. There we go. Legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All those pads are done. Down the head. Let's find the hands that I missed. There we go. Straight away. A bit there. I did forget on the gun as well. Big gunner. Cool. And hands on that one. Yeah, I got that one and that one. So, a couple more to go. And then I'll probably do the bikes. Or what's left of the bikes. really need to get my wet palette sorted out. That paint's drying up really quick. It's a customer's asked for the red. Rachel. It's there's a squad coming out soon that has black armour and red accents called Inferno Squad, and he wants squads to match. So this is what we came up with. And as they say, the customer is always right. Ish. Have you done any of the magic draft things that Beanies have been putting up? Yeah, and the ones that I've done in the past, these have been, when I've done them silver, these bits have been, sorry, done them black. The bits that stand out are usually done in silver again, just to bring the silver back out. I quite like the red. Yeah, I tried to play on Arena the other day, but I'm so far behind on that. It would take me far too much grinding to get back into any decent sort of position with the cards again. Missed that bit. You didn't get it done in time for the competition, though. There's still night times-ish. Sort of. Is it just because it's that busy, or is it more time consuming because it's from home? There we go. I've got a friend who was saying that it's not as easy to do the work from home. And unfortunately it's taking yeah, he's been saying that a job that takes him about 10-15 minutes in the office has taken him about half an hour from home, so the work's backing up, which is, it can only be expected. Hi, The Rock. Been at work, or does it make you want to buy into Legion? I've been watching all the Marvel films in order. Yeah, the droids are... We keep getting promised a restock anytime soon. I know we've got 2 core sets coming from the States, and the droid half has already been snaffled, I believe, for definitely for 1. I'm not sure about the other one yet, but yeah, the Rebels and the Imperials, there was a restock at the suppliers. There's a couple of bits kicking about that I've just had a restock, so... Did I miss the hands again? I did. I just saw the hand there and just remembered I totally missed it. The B2s are proving quite popular as well. I think we've sold 5 painted sets or 6 painted sets so far. And I'm now ran out of stock on... I think I've got 1 left on one squad left on eBay. So once I've got this job done and the X-Wing ship's done for him, I'll probably be going to droids just to finish off the last 3 sets of B2s I've got. It was meant to be the tank this week, but obviously Asmodee have been hit as bad as everyone else, so they're struggling to get stock out the door. So I think the tank's going to be delayed a bit. Which might give me a chance to paint all the other tanks that I've got. How do I get to that one? Fully. Got it. Shoulders. On the arm. Forearm again. Keep missing the forearms. No. We were going to reduce our postage to once a week, right up until we got quite a bumper sales day today, which has been quite strange. I say all of the dewbacks sold out. 2 sets of the B2s sold out. Loads of Stormtroopers have gone. We were a bit worried that we were going to start struggling with the shop. I know models isn't doing as well, but the painting side of it is doing reasonable. Not as good as it was a month and a half, 2 months ago, but it's still... It's enough to keep the lights on, doors open. So that's the squad of them as they stand. There we go. That's cool. See, I want to do something with the scouts, but I don't know what. Maybe it's the L that... Hi, Foxy Matt. So I'm thinking about those L shapes, the pads. Maybe a bit of the visor. So you're going to see that. Shoulder, elbow pads, knee pads, the L on there, helmet. Right, where's the... Yeah, I'll do this one. Yeah, we've seen a few different... I did yellow Stormtroopers a while ago, which I really liked them, except we got all the way up to the Snowtroopers expansion, and a couple of people pointed out me painting yellow Snowtroopers wasn't the brightest idea. So we're still... I bought a load and redid them. Yeah, sorry, bought a load, sold my yellow ones, and I still haven't really settled on what I want. Do like this black and red though, so I might nick my customer's colour scheme. He won't mind. Cool. Cool. So, pads. And what you been up to today, Foxy? What else? Shoulder pads, knee pads. I can do the knee pads and leave the bottom part of the knee pad silver. That's very good. I need to do across the top. Yep. Didn't realise the time. An hour of red accents. So we've got those in red down the side, fully. And you can't see it that side. Oh, yes you can. See it like that on the thing. Elbow pads or shoulder pads or part of the backpack. Yeah, I'm going to do down that. Ooh, wrong, nearly got the wrong bit. Shield plate. There. And there you go. So look what it looks like. I think to do the visor as well, I'm going to do that in, put the silver metallic back on and do a metallic red visor in there. It needs a bit more around there. In fact, if I do the whole visor red. Then a quick wash later on to get some of the detail back. Oh yes, what I'm going to do is the front edge as well. Yeah, there we go. That's better, doing it like that. Cool. Need to do. Red button on there. I was meant to do with the buttons and stuff yesterday. There we go. Right, a 2-second drink. And I think I'll wait till that dries. I'll see about a wash, and then I think some of the deep recesses I'm going to use Templar's contrast and get a darker, where you would normally have the black panels on the white Stormtroopers. I think I might do the similar sort of thing on these ones. Once all the red's on, black off those areas a bit more with that. Oh, excuse me. Death Troopers are nearly done. They're just drying, finished drying. Let's have a quick look at the bits and pieces that we've got going on. For some reason, as I said, I can't see what's going on Facebook. Nope, still doesn't show. I've got insights. Hey, jeebus. I  I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I Ah, cool. We've just been... we can now apply to be an affiliate. So, I'll get that done tomorrow. Which is cool. And yeah, there's some special chat things that we can start adding once we get the affiliate stuff up, which will be quite cool. So I need colours for that. I wanted to keep the black as straps. Let's have a look. What colours have we got? I think that is actual rust, not a rusty colour. Still want them dark. Black and edge highlight. Or black wash and edge on my variant. So I've got a pot of, it's Abaddon black, it doesn't look very black, and standard Mechanicus grey mixed 50-50. It gives me the ability to paint stuff blackish and then get a wash on it, which makes it go a lot darker and saves a little bit of work in shading. So let's have a bit out onto that. Probably a bit too much. The brush. So come on, fella, jump off your bike. I don't want to do the second one until I've done a quick wash on there and see what it comes out like. But the pack on the back can be done quite easily. Just check something. Yep, thought I had the wrong glasses on. It looks like imperial, like military imperial grey clothing. Didn't mean to do that. But it looks quite cool. So that should, because it's quite thin, still show some of it through. Can you see that? As opposed to this, it doesn't look much different on the camera. Do like the silver straps, the way they've stayed quite dirty. Come on, out the way. There's my head in the way for that yet. I got four pots of Null oil from Beanies today. That's pretty close to you. As an alternative, there used to be some army painter stuff that was absolutely brilliant. I think it's dark tone. I can never get them the right way around. But yeah, that there was an emergency delivery made today because I was really struggling. I've used quite a few pots to the airbrush in the new way of doing the. I think it's about a pot and a half that I've used in total. I need something for the seating cover. I can't remember what colour the seating covers were in it. But since they've got black Stormtroopers on, I don't think I need to be that picky. Could go for the grey. Grey edged in silver. If I thin it down, use it a bit like a wash. See how it comes out. Spot on. Cool. Yeah, quite sorry. The cap stops the bald head from shining too much. But I just noticed how much it's getting in the way. Oh, a couple of little bits to sort out on the bikes from the other night. I covered them with too much null now, so I need to do a bit of dry brushing to get the there was some ridges there that there we go. Yeah. Where's some silver. I think I've just killed R2-D2. So these panels here, add a bit of metallic to them. Dry brush. That's good. Just seems to have pooled under there and thank you, Bane. Ooh. Let me just have a push that to there because it's all it's going all over the place. Larock, the website is just beaniegames.co.uk. They're it's just a web store, and at the moment, certain orders locally, Steve is actually hand delivering. He brought me some bits and pieces today. And thank you, Ulfric. I've just seen that come up. Sorry, it's not coming up in the side at the moment. I do appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much. So, that one, and that one. I still like the clear brown that we used. It's a bit weird. One of my new favourite browns. So let's have a look at them when they're on the actual base. So just a quick look of how it looks all together. I still need to do the wash on the backpack and the seat again. I think a couple of bits and pieces. I think I've just noticed a mark there that I need to sort out. A bit of the brown. And thin it down. I don't know where that's come from. I wonder if I've caught it with my finger when I was doing it the other day. That seems to have cleared it up a bit. Yeah, it's starting to go clear already. There we go. Sorry, that was there. Just had a mark on there. Just like a little snotty mark. Maybe it's a fingerprint or something like that. Give it a bit of a clean up. And there's the second one. Go on. There we go. That seems fine there. And that seems fine. I've not messed any of that up. So there you can see the shine coming through on the edge there. That's absolutely... I love how the metal's coming through. So, 2 bikes, a couple of little buttons to do. So, can you see the buttons? And now I know why I'm not getting the camera shots, because I put them in the way. Let's have all them out the way for them. So what we've got is a load of buttons. That's a number 2. Let's find the number 1. Add a bit of the old chrome. It's running out. We'll have to get another bottle. Just a drop. So yep. Put the rubber glasses on again. So the dots, I'm trying to just get the tips of the dots to get a bit of highlighting on it. Ooh. And the same again. Thicker. Thank you, Bean. Trying to not breathe and paint at the same time is an interesting one. So some red and some green. So to do the buttons to get the silver through, it is Citadel Technical Warpstone Green and Spiritstone Red. They're just it's the Gem Paint Technicals. It basically clears. They're really good for doing buttons, lights, that sort of stuff. So the green. Vader's chest plate. Here. Let's see, let's have the red first. Spot that. Cool. I know they're not buttons, but there's no reason they can't have red paint on them. And green. Go around the greens again, just to get a bit more brighter. Cool. And the reds again. Cool. A bit on there. Cool. So I'm going to leave the dashboard bit like that. You can just see the bits and pieces, and I'm quite happy with them for now. And this one, cheers, Alex. I could even teach you to do them bases. It's really easy.
See what you're doing 'cause your head's in the way.
Yeah, I know, my head was in the way. I need to embrace the... What? And... Right. Bit more work on the close cam so you're not just watching my head all the time, I think. I'll zoom a bit further out for the time being. I think I've got more of your D&D group in my chat than in your D&D by the looks of it. So yeah, that's That's a Dark Trooper Baker Scout. And then we'll get the other one done. So, that's, ooh, hour and a half. Hour and a half. Didn't realise the time had flown so fast. I'll put these back. I'm going to hopefully get the rest of these done tomorrow and get them shipped, and then I can get back to some of the bits and pieces. I might do a bit of 40k at some point, but at the moment it's all the work that we're getting in is Legion. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lots of this to go out. High swinging panda, and after this I've got an ATST to do in the same colour scheme, which is going to be quite interesting. I've got a handful of X-Wing ships to do. They're all still sat here from when we did all the gluing work on them. I've just not had time to get any of them done yet, especially with today's explosion of work. I've got 3 dewbacks to do. They turned up today, so I'll be painting them up. 3 sets of B2s, so that should be over a week's work again, or a bit more. And then obviously if this customer keeps coming up with new ideas that he wants, we'll keep doing these bits for him as well. So other than some chill out during the day, paint streams during the week, I think our next one will be Wednesday. We should have the affiliate up by then, and with the affiliate up, that should thank you, Alex, love you. With the affiliate up, we should have access to loads more stuff in the chat and to be play around, and I will do we will have our giveaway on Wednesday, but Monday night is Rasta streaming painting. Tuesday night is Rasta's channel doing the I can paint stuff for you. I'm getting quite a lot of Legion work in at the moment. I think I've just started doing the tax returns for the shop, and I think there was like the best part of £1,000 in expansions. Either of you? I've already got an army. I've got one. He can borrow mine. He can try it and play with mine. That sounded quite wrong, but yeah, we've had nearly probably the best part of £1,000. Best part of £1,000 worth of expansions through the door over the last month, just to paint and go out. Obviously a lot of that's been from Beanie, which is they are good fun to paint. I enjoy painting the droids. I enjoy painting the Imperials. I'm not such a big fan of painting rebels. Just don't like terrorists. But we've got there's a big pile of there's 2 R2 units and 2 C3POs that are sat there, partially done. So they'll be getting finished off. Bosk, still 2 of them to do. Bobby Feet, and knocking the chrome everywhere. There's loads. If you go for the droids, there's Dooku himself. Vader, or one of the 3 Vaders. Tauntauns. Loads. The boxes that we've got laid round at the moment. Oh, and there's a Krennic that has some zenithal highlighting done on it. But yeah, it's a good quick game as well if you play the skirmish side. And yeah, so we're going to call that a night. Thank you everyone that supported us tonight. It's been fantastic. Again, £30 into £100 goal for the month. That's absolutely fantastic. Thank you guys for that. And as I say, this week, depending, we're expecting a delivery of some Legion bits and some X-Wing bits on hopefully Wednesday morning. If they've turned up for Wednesday morning, we might have quite a special giveaway. If not, the special giveaway will be in a week's time after this one. But we've still got plenty of bits and pieces. X-Wing, Legion, other bits and pieces. Yeah, I still misuse both. You may argue and stuff, but you're all part of the family. So, we're going to call that a night. Again, thank you for the donations. They are amazing. Ah, the thing started to catch up now. I wonder if I'd clicked it. So, there we go. Take care, Craig. Hope to see you for another one. If there's anything people want to see me paint, or struggle painting, because a lot of this is stuff that I've done a lot of, give us a shout. Put a message over to ProTech. Anything like that. You know where we are. Catch us all soon.